Because I'm retired and 67 years old, I figure I'm not going to have another 30 years of being active outdoors, and I love the outdoors. And I got hiking was getting very difficult, any hillsides or anything, and even kayaking in the last year was hard to bend the knees enough to get into the kayak and whatever. So I was getting limited, although I could still do a lot, but I'm just looking at it and saying, this is not going to get better. Before the surgery, you come in and spend a good portion of a day in a kind of a classroom setting, and they give you a real good education of what you're going to go through and, the after effects and what to expect and question and answer period. And it was really good because you walked away from that because in reality, you don't know what you're getting into. This isn't something you do every day. I'm the type of person that tends to get very much into anything. I like learning. So beyond any dealings with the doctors, I was on the internet and talking to people all over the place and talking to people that had surgery. And when you do that, you'll end up with questions. And it was just a matter of they'd answer questions, some of them were probably a little bit baited to see what they'd come back and say. But it was just a feeling that, they didn't push anything on me, but they were there to help in making the decision. The conditioning prior to surgery, I had been told, and Dr. Sheriff and I had discussed it, and with stuff that I'd researched on the internet, was that in preparing for the surgery, building up strength and flexibility prior to surgery makes a recovery a lot quicker. So, they were definitely guiding me in that direction from the department. And afterwards, every physical therapist I've dealt with has said very few people do it, and those that do recover quicker. I haven't had many problems. Quite honestly, the discomfort was less than I thought it would be. It's funny because in talking to some of the therapists and stuff, they'll say that some people have one knee and then they're hesitant about doing the second one, and I don't know why. The people there have always been great to work with, and I say that with the most sincerity. My wife's had a couple of bouts with cancer and other departments, and it's the same. It's just it's comforting being nearby a facility of that quality, because when you listen to some other people and some of the things they go through with problems, we just don't experience it here.